Good news, everyone! The third volume of our art book, the Book of Illustrated Quran, is ready to order. And of course, for you who wait until the three books are completed, you can order all of them at once. You can support us by buying these three books for your niece and nephew, or even for yourself. Link at the description below.
قول معروف ومغفرة خير من صدقة يتبعها أذى in the next ayah. A good word, a decent word, or even forgiveness is better than any charity that is followed up by hurtful words or causing hurt. In other words, it was better for you to not give than to hurt someone. If you wanted to give someone and humiliate them at the same time, say even a single hurtful word at the same time, maybe you helped your cousin because he was going through a difficulty, he didn't have legal papers or whatever, you helped him out 10 years ago. And then 10 years later, you had a fight with your cousin. You're like, I should have never helped you 10 years ago. My mom was telling me this is a mistake because you're from my dad's side of the family. I should have known. That sadaqah you gave 10 years ago, gone. Because you brought it up again. You threw it in somebody's face. He says it was better for you to not give at all and say a decent word instead. Our deen is so powerful, Rasulullah ﷺ will even tell us smiling can be charity. Now we're learning a new dimension. Giving and then taking away someone's smile will destroy your charity. And then he says, وَمَغْفِرَةٌ, seeking forgiveness. What is that doing here? If somebody came to you and said, I could really use some help. I'm really in a difficult situation. It's embarrassing for me to ask. I can't believe I have to, but they come to you and they ask. And you're not in a position to give. You don't have yourself. Instead of saying, bro, you know I have a hard time myself, right? Why you got to put me on the spot like that? You don't see that it's hard for everyone. It's COVID. The economy's tough all around. And then you're going to make me feel like I'm being cheap. You know I'm good, right? I give you all the time, right? I can't do it anymore. Instead of those words, Allah says a kind word and even you apologizing. You're apologizing to someone you weren't able to help. Why? Because that was an opportunity from Allah that came to you for an investment that you were making into yourself that will multiply infinitely larger if you were to give. So someone asking you for help is actually granting you access to infinite rewards. They're a gift of Allah to you. You're not God's gift to them. You're not doing them a favor. In fact, they are doing you a favor. That's the right mentality. And if you weren't able to take advantage of that favor, you should be asking forgiveness. Ya Rab, something came my way and I wasn't able to do it.